Hi, my name is Mark Michael and I'm the Director of Cru in the Fishers area. God continues to use Cru to impact the lives all over the Fishers communities. And every spring we set aside an evening to gather the community and share what God has been doing. This year's Cru Vision Dessert will be held on Thursday evening, March 16th at the Fishers High School cafeteria. This will be a very special evening where we celebrate the amazing ways that God is working in and through the lives of our local teenagers. As we prepare for this event, we are asking parents and teachers and community members to come alongside us and be table hosts for this event. We wanted to ask you if you would be willing to help us in that way. Here's what that means. The main role of a table host is to invite people and fill a table of 8. All kinds of people attend this event, from parents of teenagers to parents of younger children who will soon be teenagers, to pastors or other people from the community, neighbors, friends, family. All kinds of people are in attendance. I'll give you some steps on how best to invite people in just a moment. The second role of a table host is to be hostish that night. You'll come a little bit early and just kind of act like a host to that group of people that you invited. Help them find their table, start conversations with them, just make them feel comfortable as the evening goes along. So here are some suggestions in filling your table. This isn't a difficult role to do, but it is such a crucial role, and we would be honored if you join us in this way. First, brainstorm a list of people. Just sit down at a table with your spouse if you're married and start making a list of people that you think might be interested in coming to this event. Think about parents of students kindergarten through 12th grade in the area, neighbors, friends from church, family members, pastors, really anyone who might be interested in hearing about how God is transforming the lives of teenagers here in a public school. We are trusting God that each table host would fill a table of 8 people. Second, send out your invitations. This year, we're not using paper invitations. Instead, we're sending them all by email. Our emails will push our people toward the cruindy.com/vision dessert page and toward our Ministry Sync registration site. We'll give you all that information if you agree to be a table host. As people often fill their schedules early on, we suggest that you send these out at least a month before the event. 3, call people back. We throw a lot of events in Cru, and we find that when you call back to get an answer of whether they're coming or not, you get a much higher rate of attendance than if you just throw out the invitation and hope that they will respond. Maybe it's a text or an email to get that response rather than a call, but either way, we're asking you to initiate conversations with them and try to get them to respond early on. So once you send the emails, about 2 days later, text them, email them, call them, and try to see if they're available that night and if they'd be interested in attending. You want to get responses from your first round of people early enough that if you can't fill a table with that first round, you have time to ask some other people that maybe weren't in that first group of people that you asked. The fourth thing that you want to do as a table host is to remind them. Once you've filled your table with 8 people, including yourself, send them a text or email or call reminder as the date gets closer. So maybe a couple days before the event, you send them a text or an email saying, "Hey, I can't wait to see you at the Cru Vision Dessert on Thursday night. Let me know if you have any questions." This helps solidify the event in their calendar, and it also gives them a chance, if they can't come for some reason, to let you know, and then you can maybe fill that spot with someone else. So those are the main steps that we're asking you to do as a table host. This is our main fundraising event for Cru all year. An opportunity to invest in this ministry will be given that night. Whether someone wants to give or not that night is fine. We just want to give the community an opportunity to hear about the vision of Cru and what God is doing in the lives of teenagers. Thank you so much for considering being a table host at this exciting event. Please email Belinda Pastor at belinda.pastor@cru.org to let her know if you can be a table host or not, and she will help you get started on your first steps as a table host. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you at the Vision Dessert.